If you were to ask the average guy, what is his biggest fear in 2023? And this is usually in the Western world countries, right? The guy would probably say marriage. And it's not for what we think. I don't think that most guys are afraid of just being married or being with one woman or being with one partner. That's not the scary thing. The scary thing about marriage is that it can lead to divorce. And once you get a divorce, that's where a lot of problems can occur. You can lose, if not all of your stuff, you can lose your kids, and a lot of the assets that you as a man you've worked for can go down the drain, literally, because that person was not there typically when you earn those assets. And then if you take into lawyer fees and all of that, typically like 75% of your wealth can be gone. I mean, look at somebody like Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates. I mean, these people are extremely rich, and if they get divorced and you don't have a prenup, that's pretty much how it goes. Now, I want to talk about this because there is a famous Moroccan soccer player. I'm going to mess his name up here. His name is Achraf Hakimi. I think I'm saying his name right. Now, he plays in one of these, big time European leagues. He is from Morocco. And so he's earning about $215,000 per week. That is a lot of money. All right. Now, his wife is Hiba Abouk. Now, she is a Spanish actress of Tunisian descent, and they were married. And what happened is they separated because of some allegations that while she and her kids were away, Mr. Hakimi raped some 24-year-old woman, and there were some allegations of cheating. So now she doesn't want to be in the marriage anymore, and she wants to, go our separate ways, but not without taking the money from him. Now, they were married in Europe, I believe. So what's happening there is because of that marriage, she's looking to take a lot of that money. The issue is this. Mr. Hakimi is quite intelligent. All of his money goes into his mother's account so that nobody else can take his money. All right. Now, a lot of people are rejoicing for the guy and things like that, but I want to play this clip from Bandman Kevo because I've heard this also in the United States how it works. So guys, peep game on what's going to happen here.
If you are in business, it's better to have an asset lawyer and get asset protection. Also, you want to get an S corporation, not just the LLC, but a corporation, because the corporation separates you from your personal self. So if you get paid from your corporation, what that mean? You pay yourself. So let's say if a girl tell me that she gonna get all this money from me, and I say, you know what? I just want to make $500 a week. Judge, you need my check stubs? Right? How much is that a month? $2,000? Baby, oh, I got more kids too. I'm on child support. So, you gonna get what you can too out of it. Do you want to go that route, baby girl? Or you want to keep getting these racks? Be smart, man.
So I listened to that, right? And a lot of these rich guys in America have figured this out also. And so what you see is for guys like Nick Cannon, who are worth a lot of money, most NBA players' future, they do have all of these kids, right? But at the same time, their assets are protected because they're playing the rules. Most men are making themselves an employee in their own company, starting a company account, and then saying that, hey, the wife is not entitled to any shares of the company. And also, I am an employee of said company. And my salary is only $3,000 a month or $4,000 a month. So that's what I make. The company makes everything else. And so now, with that being the case, this is what we have right now. And unfortunately, I'm not saying that what the guy is accused of is the right thing. Obviously, the wife feels that he did what he did. But I think that this is what's going to keep a lot of ladies in the future honest, because I know of guys that, got divorced. And then I heard one story on TikTok where the lady divorced the guy, or he caught the lady cheating. She still divorced him, took half of the money, half of his pension. He walked in and caught her having sex with somebody else. And this is a way that men have to protect themselves. Now, everybody ain't got a mama that you can trust. I know that I do, but I think this is a great move. And I'm not saying that this is a great move for you guys to, go out there and get accused of graping somebody, but you should always protect yourself. Not even when you get rich, but even before you get rich. Do you want to get married before you get rich? And I want to play this clip. And shout out to Brother Alpha Male Strategies. I heard that he had a surgery or so. So I hope everything is good with him. But he had this classic statement that was on the Roommates just a few years ago. I want to play that and come back.
I think with the way the laws are set up today, it's just not favorable for men. I would be a fool to get married. And then guys say, well, you got a prenup. Well, now I got to sit up and try to convince the judge that she didn't sign under distress. And it's just not worth it to me. Oprah is never getting married. These women understand that it's some other ones too. I just can't think off the top of my head, but it's been some other real rich women that they are smart enough. They're not ever getting married. And so with the way laws are now, I just think it has nothing to do with being with one woman or nothing like this. I understand most of my audience, and I point this out, are purple pill guys, and that's guys who understand female nature, but they're willing to get into a relationship anyway. And they ask me about marriage, and I just say, with me, it's just not worth the chance. And the thing is, as you guys are on your purpose, you don't know what this thing gonna be. So you might say, okay, we can get married. She's a school teacher, and so our incomes are equal, but you on your purpose. Who's to say what this podcast is worth to Spotify or Tidal or whoever, 10 years from now? And you didn't foresee that.
Yeah.
And that's the issue what guys got to understand is that if you're on your purpose and you plan on starting your business, who knows what Alpha Male Strategies is 10 years from now? I might be a billionaire, or somebody might say, well, hey, we want you to do Showtime at the Apollo, which leads to movies. You never know.
So what Alpha Male Strategies is saying is, in my opinion, it makes a lot of sense. You don't have anything right now, but that don't mean that you won't have anything right in the future. Who's to say that, you want to stay with this woman? Who's to say that you want to be with this woman? Who's to say that this woman is for you? And again, this woman is going to require half of your stuff. Now, again, a lot of times these ladies say, you guys who complain about women, you can't get women, you're unattractive to some of these guys in the community. But now, when you look at the guys who are getting targeted, paying the most money, these are athletes, actors, guys who make a ton of money, right? And again, these are the guys that women will go crazy for, wish they could sleep with them, to get with them for a year, 2, or however long, to take half of their wealth. So this is happening to guys that women consider to be chads, are very good looking. Listen, they're trying to get all your stuff. And once you, listen to what I'm saying, once you get your stuff taken, who are they going to deal with next? Like, look at Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, his wife, Nicole Young, after getting the money from him, do you think that she was going to be dealing with a guy like Dr. Dre or somebody rich again? No. She'll be using his money to live a stress-free life while somebody else over there. Exactly. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.